Hello YouTube, this is Ken coming to you from Sweden. I hope everyone is doing fine. It's Saturday what is it, the 14th. Yes. It's quite a nice day here in Sweden today. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is a video for you, John. Just want to babble along here, so excuse my Swedish if I lose it sometime. Because I just watched Swedish, you call it a debate program, that they have a panel of people sitting and asking questions about the and it's been a lot of talk about 9/11 truth. And they took this guy from a Swedish site that's trying to put out alternative explanation about 9/11, and he was really attacked, and the program was really, it didn't feel right in the stomach when I saw it. But it was another question that came up in my mind, because about 9/11, correct me if I'm wrong here, John, but I can't get the whole picture in my head how they did it, if it was an inside job. I think it's a combination. They fooled those terrorists to fly in those planes. They knew about it, and they planned the explosive. They had a plan how to do it, but they had to involve terrorists somehow. I don't know the truth, but that's what I think. I mean, I've seen those pictures. I don't know if it was the first or the second building when the top was leaning a little bit. And I mean, if you think if a top of a house is leaning, it can't just fall down on 250 meters of steel column. It's called column, right in the middle, and just fall in free fall. Even how much I think about it, I can't get an explanation that holds. And why doesn't the U.S. government show the plane that flew into the Pentagon? I mean, it was 20, 30 cameras around, and it's the most protected building in the world, and you have this great so-called pilot that flied in over the Pentagon and around in a perfect angle and went down to Pentagon. I mean, it doesn't make sense. And why doesn't they show a photo? And where were the American jets? I mean, I mean, they knew it was a terrorist attack, and nobody goes up and scrambled those guys, the other airplane that were hijacked. It doesn't make sense. I can't get it together. I don't know how much I even think about it, and how much I even try to get an explanation who was behind it. I can't get it together. But when I saw the program, it was some guys that sat there, and you have to look, if you have an idea what happened on 9/11, you have to look for the other side too. So my question to you is, do you look on the other explanation, or is it just in the if you look on American side, is it only the 9/11 commission explanation, or can you find debunkers that make sense really? But from my point of view, I mean, those and the magic passport, I mean, flying out from an airplane in a pocket, exploding in a building, and you find it on the street in New York. I mean, come on. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, both you and I know about the complexity about the economy and the monetary system we have, the Federal Reserve, and the dollar being the world valuta, or the currency. We know why in the Middle East, the oil, everything about that. I mean, it's a big picture. I think 9/11 was part of that. I don't know the real truth, but I was asking myself, do we go too far sometimes to we just see one side of the picture? I'm trying to look for alternative sources, but in my mind, I can't get those things out of my head. That tipping building 7 just going down in free fall, and you have a journalist that sets in live coverage on BBC that the building has already fell and it's over her shoulder. I mean, And it's bothering me because it's changed all world, and for the US changed it a lot. So I was just thinking, asking you, John, do you look for alternative source about 9/11? Do you agree with me with all the points I'm taking up here? This is specific video for you, John, so please get back. I hope you're doing fine. I don't know the weather over there, but here it's quite a nice day in little Sweden. Take care, John. Bye.